Hi, it's Mits from MyLifeMits. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is episode 4 of the travel journal series. I hope you've been enjoying the previous weeks so far. So to start off, I'm just looking through all of the memorabilia that I kept during the summer vacation, and I'm just picking and choosing the ones that pertain to the trip that we took to Karuizawa. And so I'm just kind of organizing my memorabilia there. Here I picked up a pamphlet, or I guess it's like a newsletter. You can see there it says Karuizawa's Old Town, but I'm just looking through the pages to see if I can use anything from this newsletter. And here I'm just showing you that I want to rip out the title because it says the city or the Karuizawa. So I'm just ripping the title out there. And then the first stop of our trip was this wonderful bakery called Sawamura, and it is my favorite bakery of all time. There's actually one or I think a couple of locations in Tokyo. But when my husband told me that there was one in Karuizawa, that was our first stop. And I kept the sleeve of the coffee cup, and I decided to use that as a pocket. So here I'm just taping the title after ripping it out from the newsletter, and I'm just kind of figuring out how to attach the sleeve. So I'm just trying to figure out a layout for this page, and I decided to use some washi tape to add color. I wanted to keep the color consistent throughout the travel journal. I know the first page was this bright pink from the Tim Holtz Distress Stains, so I kind of wanted to keep that throughout the travel journal. And I'm using some washi tape samples from my dear friend, and I believe these are from a store called Hema. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are really bright neon colorful washi tape that I absolutely love. And because I'm using this coffee cup sleeve as a pocket, I decided to just staple it at the bottom. I'm using the business card and the receipt. Well, I'm gonna put it in the pocket, but I decided to use some washi tape and create little tabs so that they're easier to pull out, and I don't know, it just catches my attention that way. So I'm using the same washi tape samples that I received from my friend, and so I folded the receipt there, and I'm using the blue one. The blue one has these really cute white bows, so I decided to create a tab out of that. I just folded it in the middle, and then I'm cutting it so that you can see like a little tab sticking out. So I've decided to open up the newsletter and use this as a background for my second spread. So you can see here I'm just tracing it out, and then I eventually cut it out and paste it directly onto the back. So because the background it's going to be hard to write on, I decided to pick out some Project Life cards so that it provides me with some writing space. Here I'm just kind of playing with the layout, trying to figure out how to or where to paste certain pictures and things. I have the pretty postcard that I picked up. Here I'm using the Faber-Castell brush pen that I received from Payless Blue, and I'm just writing here the title Karuizawa. Here I'm just tipping in this awesome postcard that I picked up from a small antique shop, and I feel like there's some space at the top there, so I wrote in summer 2015. And I absolutely love this brush pen, by the way. So I'm just showing you some writing space you can see here on the back of the Project Life card, and I'm trying to use up all of my supplies, so I decided to pick out a post-it that I have, and I paste it there. And here is a post-it from, I think it's from Target, and I'm just cutting off the tip there, and I'm using actually 2 sheets, and I'm just kind of combining it to make it look like it's one long sheet so that I can use it to write on. So this stamp set is from a store called Flying Tiger, and I think Flying Tiger is originated from Denmark, I believe. But I found this cute stamp set and I decided to stamp some of the white space on the first page spread that I did. Obviously I'm not really good at stamping. I'm using this chalk ink, Versa Magic chalk ink, but I think I need something a little bit more rich in color. But anyways, so I'm just stamping a little teapot and a coffee cup for the Sawamura coffee, and I'm just using the same stamp set for the knife and fork. So this is my first page spread. I'm just I wish I stapled it a little bit lower, but anyways, I have to put in the business card and the receipt on an angle to put it into the pocket. But this is my second page spread, and there's a lot of writing area that I can use. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for sticking by. Don't forget to come back next week for episode 5. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye!